Hello, I'm Benji,
I'm David.
and welcome to All Football Friends.
Oh, new friend! Oh, friend! Please be my friend! Oh.
This is a show where we're going to do weekly predictions for all the Premier League matches. So we've got match day 3 coming up. So we're going to give you a little bit of prediction, see if we've got the elite ball knowledge or see if we're just chatting a load of nonsense. So David, you take us away with the first fixture.
Yeah, well, the early kickoff comes from the Spurs Stadium in North London, whereas Tottenham take on Wolves. Tottenham, great result last week, nicked it in that fiery game at the Bridge.
Oh, Conte.
But
Tuchel
Wolves,
telling him to look him in the eyes.
I know, and they both got fined, and Tuchel got a ban today. And Wolves can't score a goal.
What are you telling me? Who are you going for here?
It's going to be Spurs 2-0.
Spurs 2-0. I'm going to go with a similar fashion. I'm going to say 3-1 Spurs. Son to score for my fantasy team. Okay, next fixture. We've got Crystal Palace coming off their 1-1 draw at Anfield against my boys, Aston Villa. Now, Aston Villa, we beat Everton in the last game. I think we played well in patches, but Everton came into it late in the game. We just held on. I'm going to go for here. I'm going to go for a score draw 1-1. That's what I'm going for. What are you telling me?
Yeah, I think Villa got a huge result against Everton last week. The pressure's starting to build a bit on Stevie G, a lot of new players. They won their last season 2-1 in what was his opening 2-3 weeks of his tenure.
There you go, there's some knowledge for you.
But obviously Palace, great result against Liverpool on Monday night. So yeah, I think I'd agree with you. A 1-1 draw. 1-1
draw, there we have it. Okay, so now we've got who Aston Villa beat. We've got Everton versus Nottingham Forest. Forest coming off a victory against West Ham. Okay, so I'll go with a little prediction here. Everton really struggling, and I see them struggling this season again, to be honest. I think a lot of people are on the same page with that one. Forest, they've just signed Morgan Gibbs-White, isn't that?
Yeah.
Apparently it's up to 45 million fees or something like that, but I think it's like 25 million initially, and then obviously add-ons will go up. So let's say, oh, you know what? I'm going to back Forest here. I'm going to back Forest to do it. 1-0 Forest.
Yeah, I think Forest will get a good result. Not sure if they'll win, though. I mean, with so many signings. Obviously, it was great at home last week in front of their home fans, but I think away from home, they'll still take some getting used to.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think a 1-1 draw, but I wouldn't rule Everton out yet. They're starting to get a few new signings here and there. Here they're going to re-sign Idrissa Gueye, who was a big success for them.
Oh yeah, Idrissa Gueye used to play for Villa as well, don't you know?
Yeah. So
did you hear about? Apparently, he refused to wear the PSG shirt. You heard about that?
No, I mean I'd rather wear a PSG shirt than Everton, but there you go. That's what he's decided to do. He decided he decided that he wasn't going to wear it because it had like a rainbow flag on it. Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, wow.
Well, there you go. Idrissa Gueye didn't want to support the Rainbows. Okay, right.
Yep, so now we go to the West London derby. A bit annoyed this game isn't being televised. But yeah, not for me to say. It's Fulham against Brentford from the Cottage. Now Fulham, they've done well. And we see started well against Liverpool, and Brentford just smashing United to pieces last time out. So this will get the bums off seats for sure. So I'd say 2-1 Brentford win. Got to back the Bees in this one.
Buzzing for the Bees. You know what? I expect an exciting game as well. You know, lots of goals I'm going for here. I'm going to go Fulham 2, Brentford 2.
Fabulous. Now Leicester, who aren't having the best of transfer windows. They're trying to keep some players, maybe a bit of unrest with Wesley Fofana.
Yeah, apparently he's not in the matchday squad. So
is he not?
For the game, so.
Well, yeah, obviously interest from Chelsea there. So, yeah, they're going for a bit of a rough patch on and off the field. But if they've got James Maddison and Jamie Vardy on fire, then I think with the home crowd, they should see us Southampton. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 Leicester win.
You know what? I think I'm also gonna back Leicester City here. They haven't had the best start to the season, as you say, but they're at home here, and I think I can see them kicking off with 3 points. Vardy to score. James Maddison hopefully getting assists for the fantasy. There we go.
Yeah, and the Saturday night game live on Sky Sports will be Bournemouth.
Is it live on Sky Sports though? We'll have to check that because it might be BT, mightn't it?
No, BT do the early game.
Are you sure about that?
100%.
Are you sure?
So yeah, Bournemouth from the Vitality. It'll be a lovely summer's evening, late summer's evening down on the south coast. But Arsenal are looking too good.
Ooh,
I'd be shocked if Bournemouth get a result out of this one. Obviously, it's a bit difficult for them against Man City. They're not going to be judged on the games like that. And this could be another one where maybe they won't be judged because Arsenal are looking good. So I think 2-0 Arsenal win.
Okay, I'm going to go with a bit of a curveball here. I think Bournemouth, obviously, they beat Villa 2-0 in the first game when they were at home. They were looking quite strong then. Obviously, Man City away, it's going to be a hard fixture for any team to go against. So I'm actually going to back a draw here. I'm going to go Bournemouth 1, Arsenal 1. Right, let's go into the Sunday fixtures. So we've got 2 games kicking off at 2 o'clock. Obviously, West Ham played in Europe, so they're on Sunday as well. So the first one is Leeds United versus Chelsea. What are you going for, David?
I think this will be a difficult game for Chelsea. Leeds have started the season off well, 2-1 win against Wolves, and then they got a good clean sheet against, was it Brighton? No. They got a draw in their last game.
Yeah, Newcastle played Brighton.
Yeah, but Leeds did draw against someone else.
We'll find that out and put it there.
Yeah, we will. They've started the season off well, where a lot of people thought they'd struggle. But I think Chelsea are looking good, so I think it'll be 2-1 Chelsea win.
Yeah, I see nothing else other than a Chelsea win here. Sorry, Leeds fans, but yeah, going with Chelsea. I'm going to even say 2-0 Chelsea. Okay, we'll move on to West Ham versus Brighton. So West Ham actually picked up a 3-1 win in Europe on Thursday night.
Against who?
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not sure what they're called.
Viborg from Denmark.
Viborg from Denmark. I was watching it, and I watched the Viborg, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
I watched the Viborg goal, and they were getting very passionate. So up the Viborgs, but yeah. So West Ham, Brighton. What are you saying? What's the score going to be?
It's going to be. I think this might surprise a few people, but I think I'm going to go for a 2-1 Brighton win.
No, I don't think that's surprising. The way that Brighton have been playing. It's a pretty standard prediction. I'm going to go with you as well, David. I'm going to back Brighton here. 1-0 Brighton, I'm going to say. 1-0 Brighton.
Interesting, yeah.
And then the final game on Sunday, we've got the Oil Derby between Newcastle United and Manchester City. Who is going to come out on top and burn the most fossil fuels?
Well, first of all, let's not try and offend. There's no bias here against Newcastle or Manchester City fans.
Of course
absolutely.
Not, of course not.
But yes, get where you're coming from. Newcastle, everyone thought they'd go and smash out this transfer window, but I think the manager's just taking it slowly but surely. But they're a vastly improved team.
Yes, definitely.
Playing some really good football. So it was 4-0 to City last year over Christmas break. I don't think it'll be 4-0 this year. I think Man City are going to find this tough, and I think it's going to be 1-1 draw.
Oh, you're going for a 1-1 draw. I'm going to have to disagree with you, and I'm going to go 3-1 Man City. Okay. Would you want to introduce the final match?
Yeah, well, it's arguably been one of the matches of the season in what is now the 30th year anniversary of the Premier League. It's Man United against Liverpool.
The biggest rivalry, arguably.
Yeah, not just in England, but in Europe, the world. Who knows? We'll leave that up to you guys to debate what that is. But
obviously, Villa Blues is up there.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's on a Monday night. So I can't remember the last time this fixture was on a Monday night, but yeah, huge pressure on United. Obviously, they've got Casemiro now.
Yeah, 70 million.
Yeah.
Here we go. I think it's happening.
We'll see if that turns out to be a
so
good signing
happen.
or a bad signing. But Liverpool, Yeah, it's been a rocky start for them, you'd have to say, by their high standards. But I think expect another comprehensive Liverpool win. Just like last season, I think it's going to be 3-0 to the Reds from Merseyside.
Right, so I've got two things I think can happen here. I think either Liverpool are just going to spank United, or I think it's going to be a really nervy game.
No.
Liverpool have been struggling a little bit to score goals. I think they've been struggling a little bit to score goals. So I'm going to make a very bold prediction here. And I'm going to say that United are going to get their first points of the season. And it's going to be a 2-2 draw. Very bold prediction there. But let's see if I'm right by the end of the night on Monday.
I can categorically say that's not going to happen, and you're going to be regretting this time next week.
We'll see about that one. Alright guys, thanks for watching our predictions. We'll see how well we get on, and then hopefully we'll be able to do these every week.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll have other content as well during the season, as well as the predictions. It's good to get the season. It's good to have football back, isn't it?
Oh mate, I love the Premier League. Really gets the fire going in my belly. So nice one.
Yep. See you guys soon.
Bye bye.